Do you think Major League Soccer is standing up today and saying, "Oi, we were so wrong about that Apple deal"? Do you remember when they signed Lionel Messi and they gave Messi that ridiculous deal that gave him a piece of the Apple deal? And when Apple had done a deal with MLS saying that all of MLS games would be behind the paywall at Apple TV and that Messi was going to get a piece of all the new signups and that everyone was going to get rich together? Wouldn't you know it? No one cared. The new signups for Apple, the numbers which will never be released, but the reality is the deal has not worked in the first 2 years. And they said, well, it's a 10-year deal. We're paying about $2.5 billion. We started in 2022. We need a new plan. MLS announced a new plan along with Apple. Very rare for Apple to admit that they had a misstep, or for Major League Soccer. Don Garber must be rolling in his office. They want to give access to people. That's exactly the concept we were talking about. That when you do a deal like MLS with Apple, you're really ahead of yourself because there's not a lot of demand for Major League Soccer, and you overestimated the impact of Messi. People aren't watching. To wit, the MLS Cup ratings were DOWNNN. Uh-oh. And this is not to be confused with Major League Baseball teams who were used to be on FanDuel Regional Sports Network, which is what it's called now. Sorry, DK, or the formerly known as Bally's. And now teams are doing it on their own or through Major League Baseball and through MLB Network. And they're all saying to you, hey, I was trying to wink there. Hey, we're giving everybody access. Isn't this amazing? No. What MLS realized and what Apple realized is that they need help. They're in the middle of a deal that's gone south. So they said, why don't we do a deal where we give people the right to get a bunch of soccer games without having to buy the whole damn package? And as a matter of fact, why don't we start a Sunday night game? That'll work. You won't compete with Sunday Night Football, quite obviously, but we'll do a Sunday night game and we're going to make it available to anybody who has Apple TV. You don't have to get the plan. Then we're going to do a deal with carriers. We're going to do a deal with Xfinity and DirecTV that you can get Major League Soccer games right through that provider, right in the channel guide. You don't have to go to the Apple TV app. What a stroke of genius. Who would have ever thought that they need to do that? I do give them credit for acknowledging, after only a few short years of a 10-year deal, that they were a little premature in going behind the wall at Apple because they weren't quite ready as a league. They didn't quite have the audience. And now they have to acknowledge that while Inter Miami can say they're worth $1 billion and all these people can just throw enough crap against the wall and hope that something sticks in terms of valuation, like what happens in WNBA or the NWSL or various other places where the league values are not necessarily what they hope them to be, but it's aspirational. Make it till you fake it till you make it. For you to turn around and make this decision and announce it the way Major League Soccer did and hope that we just buy it. Hope that we say, oh, this is so sweet of them that they are giving us an extra night of soccer. They're giving us a way to get these games in a way we never had. This means everything is rosy. Nope. It means it's been a disaster. When they sit down and come up with solutions, basically what they're saying is, we're going to do something because it's just business.